Protests started out largely peaceful, but their shots were fired soon after. There were instances of vandalism and dangerous stunts among the crowd. Cell phone video shows one driver doing a burnout, a donut right there in front of the Capitol as other people watched. Our cameras captured some people smashing the windows of parked cars that were parked right outside the Capitol building. We saw police taking several people into custody. And a tense moment as a driver who tried to move through the crowd ended up with people on the hood of this SUV. Then the driver turned the vehicle into a protester who had been in the hood, hitting him. The driver then took off. Our Jacqueline Quinn's live in Denver this morning, and she was there last night when these protests were going on. And I'm curious what you did hear from people taking part.
Well, they wanted to come out here and express how they felt, and also they just wanted to witness, to make sure that everything was actually peaceful, but that really contributed to a lot of people out here. Now, you know, we have had protests here before. It hasn't turned out like this. You know, if you go back to even 2008 when we had Occupy Wall Street, some of that got a little bit ugly, but really last night, a lot of notable events around here. So there were hundreds of people when we got here in the evening around this Capitol area. The atmosphere was a little bit less charged, but we still saw, you know, some of the people out here just standing, trying to, again, make their voices heard, chant, while police were there in their riot gear, sort of a standoff there that we could witness. That was by Sherman and 14th. And the police, they were trying to get people to move, disperse them. They were using their loudspeaker to address the crowd. Now, while this was going on, I talked with a mother who came out here and was actually concerned about the tear gas that might be used and that was used later on. But I just talked to her about why she decided to come out here, and she said she really just wanted to demonstrate peacefully.
I'm standing back because of the tear gas. I started feeling it, and I was reading what to do about it, and it's ironic that they suggest you don't breathe. And that just really hit me hard, because that's, of course, what happened to George Floyd as we watched him slowly not be able to breathe.
And that is what makes a lot of people out here, or who were out here last night, felt very emotional, and then, of course, also charged. Now, people are still concerned about what could happen today. I know of another protest that's actually planned tomorrow at City Park. That is done by an activist, and he says really he is trying to stress to all the people out there to keep calm and not do anything destructive or any acts of vandalism. He also warns people to, of course, stay apart and keep that physical distance and wear their mask as possible. But, of course, we're going to be following this. We're now reporting in Denver. I'm Jacqueline Quinn, covering Colorado First.